CBS 58's Jacob Kittilstad has been hanging with the tailgaters for much of the afternoon. He's still standing. Good job, Jacob. Anybody still out there?
Well, Michelle, if you say that this is one of the best days of the year despite the weather, okay, maybe that's true, but I hate this weather right now. The snowflakes are clinging to my eyelashes. I feel like at a baseball game, my hand should only be cold when I'm drinking a beer, not because it's about 30 degrees outside. Our meteorologists say that this is one of the coldest home openers here in Milwaukee for the past 5 years. But you know what? The fans are making the most of it. Tailgating fans still crowded the parking lot, cooking their brats, drinking the beer, the usual stuff, the mood happy despite that cold weather, and now coming out despite their performance in the game. But none of that really matters to many of the people here who consider their attendance a tradition, and other fans try to enhance that experience. I caught up with one group that's brought a giant chair to the home opener for the past 6 years.
Put the opening day of the year on it. We've been very fortunate that they've been able to let us park right in this area so we get the stadium behind it. We get a lot of people come up there to get their picture taken for free.
Yeah, but really for a lot of the people out here, they just like to brag when they get caught in the weather that is this bad. They sit in their seats. This is not County Stadium anymore, so they don't really have to deal with the worst of it that I've had to, standing out here during the game watching the results on my phone. Can you believe that? I couldn't even go inside today. But for now, reporting live from Miller Park, Jacob Kittilstad, CBS 58 News.
This has been the coldest opening day in the past 5 years. That's not going to stop tailgaters, though. CBS 58's Jacob Kittilstad joins us live from Miller Park with that story. Jacob.
Yeah, the fans are coming out of the stadium now, and the weather is just as bad as when they went in. In fact, during tailgating, the cold kept getting colder, the wind kept getting windier. But for some families who view this opening day as a tradition for them to go to it, they view these icky weather days as a badge of honor, something that they can talk about, brag about maybe, so they can show how supportive they are of the team.
They don't do a hamburger race. Here we go.
Brunch is brats in front of an oversized Adirondack chair labeled for the baseball holiday. Dale Gierak and the crew from Nofke Roofing take pictures of fans stumbling over for the photo op before heading inside.
There we go. You can tell all the parking attendants say, chair coming, and it kind of saved a spot for us so we can get the background with the parking back.
The tradition, of course, involving food.
More than enough, and sometimes not even enough.
Attracts groups wanting their annual picture.
We have generations, and then they'll come back every year, and the kids get bigger and bigger.
We have a cake of our favorite dog, Hank.
Their tailgate neighbor is the Litz family.
Well, it started off as the Easter Bunny, and we didn't eat it.
89-year-old matriarch Grandma Lorraine says this is her 42nd year heading in for opening day. She says she's happy, especially on days like these, that Miller Park has a roof.
It's a lot nicer inside. We had a lot of snow, blizzard, rain, you name it. We had it. This is nothing. This is warm. Oh, of course, we have to have brats in our beer. And no whiskey. And we have our special players. And now we're having new ones, right?
Meaning some of these tailgaters are, for the time being, more recognizable than some of the players, even if they only bring out the chair once a year.
You don't want to burn it out. It's a special thing. It's opening day. There's only one opening day a year.
Yeah, and the main advice I was getting from people were have a drink, you'll stay warmer. Of course, I'm on the job, I cannot do that. Other people were trying to run around a little bit, didn't really see anyone playing catch. All the baseball gloves instead were replaced with winter gloves. Reporting live at Miller Park, Jacob Kittilstad, CBS 58 News.
All right, Jacob, thank you very much. Let's take a look at how the Brewers are doing against the San Francisco Giants.
Jacob Kittilstad has been keeping tabs on the tailgaters. And Jake, how's it going right now?
Yeah, it's a really chilly day out here at Miller Park. In fact, our meteorologist telling me it's the chilliest opening day for Brewers season in about the past 6 or so years. The fans are all out here. They're trying to beat the cold. Excuse me, miss, how are you trying to beat the cold out here today?
You know, just lots of layers, lots of beer, lots of food in our tent.
Yeah, of course. Good advice. And Tons of tents, tons of fire pits out here. Let's look at some of the video I collected during the day. Tailgating fans are still crowding the parking lot, filling the air with smoke from their grills, filling the trash receptacles with their containers from their alcohol, as she just said. As is typical on opening day, the mood is pretty happy despite the cold weather and despite the fear from fans that this season will be a repeat of last, but none of that really matters to many of the people here who consider their attendance a tradition. I caught up with one guy who told me this is his 47th opening, meaning he's been to every single Brewers opening game ever.
I don't know, it just started and then it kind of got to the point where I've been to so many that I couldn't break the string. Last year I actually gave up tickets to the Final Four, the final game, so I could be at opening day, which either one didn't turn out too well.
You like the tailgating, but the game, you're going inside eventually, probably?
Yes, eventually, probably. I'm really excited to see the young talent this team has. It's going to be an exciting season to watch.
I think everybody's going to be watching for that. I, of course, will be watching for that. Kevin Holden will be watching for that later on. I'll be out here all day, as he will. We'll check in with you tonight at 4 and 5 o'clock on CBS 58 News. For now, live in Miller Park, Jacob Kittilstad, CBS 58 News.
All right, Jake, thanks so much. Well.